Hello, hello, hello. Still waiting on people to come in. I know these afternoon shows are sometimes hard, but sometimes I really appreciate these afternoon shows because of how chill they are and how relaxed everybody is. And I'll say this: I've been tired lately, and I've been kind of fighting against some exhaustion. But you know what? I think that we're entering a spot, right, where we can start looking forward to the kingdom. We can start looking forward to what it's going to be like. We could start, it's never a bad time to thank God for making another place for us. And since we were born, right, um, we've been fooled. We've been fooled by our parents because they were fooled, by our family members because they were fooled, by our schools, by our community, by the TV, by music. And, you know, the Satan, right? The Satan is the adversary, right? And government is mind control. That's what it means. And so we're born in a world where we have an adversarial mind control that we have to fight and snap out of and find the way out. And some of us are led to that. Some of us, um, God finds us. Some of us get desperate enough and broken enough to where we realize that that's all we have left. And that's all we need. And it's truly amazing, Good evening, guys. Hey, Deb. Hey, Ray of Sunshine. I'm so glad to see you guys. It's just amazing, right? That we're almost there. Like we're so close. And yeah, you're right, K Stover. You're right. You're right. I mean, there's many ways to look at it, right? But that's a correct statement. And some of us have like some help from our parents and from our family members. Maybe some of us have, you know, a good adult in our life that kind of steered us in the right direction. But there's so many things that pull us away from him, right? And I don't know why. The devil just hates us, right? I mean, just it's unbelievable. But we have so much to look forward to, and it is going to be amazing. There's no words that can describe what it's going to be like. I mean, isn't that what Jesus said? He said, words can't describe what my Father has prepared for us. And if God doesn't have the words to describe it, it's got to be good. It's got to be great, And I can't wait to be my favorite part of this whole thing, right? Is to get that glorified body, have my broken body just healed within 1 minute, 1 second, and have all the anxiety taken away and all the pain taken away. I'll tell you what I did. I've been on a very strict diet for the past like 9 months. I haven't eaten anything except for, and you're gonna freak out, right? But I haven't eaten anything except for oatmeal mixed with Atkins shakes 3 times a day for 9 months, and water. And today, right? And I wasn't feeling good today, so I don't know why I did this, right? But today, as freaky as that diet is, right? Already, I haven't burped in like 9 months, right? I haven't had a hiccup in 9 months. It's pretty. It scared me today when yeah. So I ate. I had a pizza, right, which is like the dumbest thing you could do because I had a stomach ache, right? And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get. Well, I wanted to get an omelet with some pancakes, right? But like, it was like gonna be like $40 to order from IHOP. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And so for one person, that's crazy. And so I got I got two pizzas, right? And I ate like 4 or 5 slices of garlic and pepperoni after not eating meat for like, all this time, right? And I burped, right? And it surprised the heck out of me, man. I was like, "Oh my God, what was that?" Like the end of the world was coming, right? Like I felt like my chest was gonna crack open. And so I'm not feeling like 100% great. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to get used to eating food because I got to go to my mom's for Thanksgiving, and that's gonna be all this variety, right? All this overstimulating variety with all these people around me. And of course, I'm gonna do my shows, right? I'm gonna have to find a quiet spot, and maybe I'll be on camera. I think I'll be on camera, and I'll just be outside, and we'll just chill, right? We'll chill and talk, right? And I think that'll be cool. But here I am, like I don't know, like I don't like no one's told me that I gotta like be all disciplined and you only drink water and all I mean like, but it's like uh I don't know, for some reason I get spiritually closer to God, and I know you guys are laughing at me. Oh, okay, the power's getting to you. And yeah, well, Chris, I was thinking about you, right? I was kind of worried about you, man. I'm like, hey, I told Faith, I'm like, go check on him, make sure he's all right, because I just, yeah, I just want all of you guys to start getting stronger now, right? And of course, we had some fights or whatever today, right? A little tiff, right? No big deal, right? But we're gonna have to start tightening up, you know? We're gonna have to start being, if we, right or wrong, right? Whoever's right, whoever's wrong, right? If we can rise above and be patient and let another person grow, even if we're right and they're wrong, we're gonna have to do that, right? Because some people have 10 talents, some people have 3 talents, some people have 1 talent, right? You can't expect somebody with 1 talent to do what a 10 talent person does. Not giving any excuses to anybody, right? But like we can't assume that everyone can do what we do, right? Like there might be some of us that are more patient or can um, handle more or can tolerate more. And I know tolerance is not like the best word anymore. It's been demonized, right? But we're gonna have to learn how to appeal to the outsiders right now, right? I mean, the time for comforting insiders is over. Like that's over. We gotta toughen up. And if you want to be part of some weak group, then we can. There's other weak groups out there. But we need to be appealing to the new people so that when they pass through here, these last of the Gentiles, the fullness of the Gentiles, the mission, the reason why we're doing this, right? When they come by, I want them to say, wow, like I like what those guys are talking about. I want to be part of that. I want to be part of feeling peace and happiness and joy in these times, right? And I think that that's important. So when we're fighting with each other or, thinking we're being attacked or thinking other people are out to get us, right? That's not going to help us, it's not. And I think you guys and your road pirates, man, you guys are killing me. I'm trying to be all serious, man. You guys are killing me. But you know what I'm saying, guys. We just gotta be stronger, and it is what it is. I mean, everything is fake. There's nothing real. Everything we learned in school is bull crap. You know how many episodes of Jeopardy I've watched, right? Trying to, answer all the questions, right? And all of those answers, right, are bull crap, right? It's horrible, man, right? You're like, oh yeah, like yeah, Mars, the red planet, blah blah blah, this many light years away, right? None of that matters. It's not real. You know what I mean? And like, not only did we learn this stuff in school, right? But we're like sitting there watching the TV, getting all this stuff reaffirmed, watching movies with space and space travel and cavemen and you know people evolving from other animals, right? Like dinosaur movies, right? It's just it's like it's incredible the amount of brainwashing that we went through, and to be able to be still standing right now, like we are at this moment, we are the people that can bring people into reality. And I know that at some point, right, we've all been questioned for our sanity, right? I know that, right? Like, there's no way that this group, right, of people went through their whole life, with people saying, "Oh yeah, those are the sane people right there." Like these people are, oh, yeah, they're serious. I know that we're goofy, right? There's something happened with us, right? Where we either snapped out of it or it never worked on us or something, right? Because I always did feel like, man, why is everybody tripping, man? There's more of us than there are them, like I kept thinking that, right? As like, as a kid and there's one teacher and there's 30 of us in class. I'm like, why are we listening to this person? Why don't we just do what we want to do? And it's funny just how people will just fall in line, man, right? And if you find yourself in the majority of anything, man, it's time to recheck your position, right? All these lies we've been told, right? What are we doing? What are we doing, man? Yeah, I'm completely, yeah, I am definitely goofy. I mean, I probably lost all my credibility long before I learned anything of value to teach anybody, right? Like I've already been known as the crazy dude, right? So now when I bring up stuff, it's like the automatic answer is no, this guy's full of crap. And I don't know why it's like a cruel joke or it's something we got to go through. I don't know, right? But it's definitely strange, man. I'll never question God, right? I'll never go to God and say, "Hey, what's going on with all this stuff?" Right? But I am gonna say I am gonna say, like, what's up with all the why was everything so weird, man? Why did there have to be so much, so much pain, so much craziness, right? Or I'd love to find out, that like some of that pain that was made up or not real somehow, and they just made us believe it, right? I'm hoping that, but I know I've had my own pain, so I know that it's real, right? And so it's so hard, right? Because you don't want to believe that all these things are happening, right, to people, and you know all these leaders and stuff. Like, it's just like accepted and known that these people are criminals against children, right? And there's nothing we can do about it, you know. And you're right, the power does it's with us, right? What's going on, right? And yeah, But smiling, being good is okay. Our past is not like it is now. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, I'm not what I'm supposed to be, right? Maybe in fullness, right? But I'm definitely not what I used to be, right? And so I'm proud of that. And you know, little little things that like I'm like, you know, feeling happy about, right? Growth. But yeah, I mean, I get attacked all the time. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what happened to that guy. Is he gone? I somebody told me he was gone. I really didn't haven't noticed the last like 3 or 4 weeks have been. I just don't even pay attention anymore. But someone told me that it's over. Somehow I doubt that, but we'll see. If it is over, it's because we're going to be raptured out of here soon. The devil's pulling his minions back in or something, because there's no motivation to quit causing chaos, right? If somebody's on that side of you know the end times, right? If somebody's on the devil's side, right? What's gonna get them to yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? YouTube is real, in a sense, right? But like, because there are people that really put a lot of value in their personality on here, because really they a lot of people don't exist anywhere else, right? Because like either it's young people or people that don't get out much, or and I have my personality that I care about on here, right? It's important to me too, so I do relate. But I mean, I can turn this thing off and just walk away and be fine. But I understand people that can't do that, that they need this, and it's important to treat each other like people. It's a shame that it's just anonymous enough for somebody to act like a fool, and really ruin it for everybody, right? And so it would be okay if it was like one troll for every 10 people, but it's not. It's 10 trolls for every one person, right? And it gets ridiculous at some point, that people are just emboldened to act any way they want. And I can't imagine like going to work all day and, putting in 8, 9 hours, right? And then coming home and turning on the, internet just so I can go pick on people for a couple hours. I mean, I can't even imagine that would be what I would want to do after getting home from a hard day's work. But there are people that get on YouTube and they can't wait. They can't pick on people. That's their community of people with yes, yes. I mean, what is going on, man, with that? Like, I mean, can there be like a couple real humans, like, like people they apologize when they're wrong, and you treat people with respect, and like when people pick on me or make fun of me, I don't go freak out. Like, I just handle it, right? I mean, I don't know. It doesn't affect me as bad, I guess. Maybe I just don't care. I don't know, right? Because people just straight up, hey, speak out. Thank you for telling me that. I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to be better. I mean, I don't feel like I'm okay letting somebody leave feel better than me. I don't have to make them know that I know. There's no urge inside of me that does that. And maybe that's I prayed and got that removed from me. I don't know. But there are people that they don't want to be made a fool of, right? They want the other person to know that they know and that they're not a fool somehow, right? But who cares, right? I mean, look, they're right and I'm wrong. Right? And so I think, sorry if it's all chopped up. I know once we start speaking the truth, when get yeah, sorry. Is it better now? Do you believe in love? I hope it's not still doing it. Is it still doing it? But yeah, I'm a fool for Christ. That's for sure. I love Jesus so much. And yeah, I'm sorry. Is it still doing it? Still doing it. I can hold on. I'm gonna be quiet for like a sec. See what happens. Okay, is it better now? Okay. Well, yeah, that's a darn shame. We're on a roll here, and I'm telling you guys, I'm starting to be tired. I know that I'm gonna have to start a new show coming up to have another platform to reach people. Say, I mean, if people are saved right now, I'm worried for them because I know it's true. Like, there's no doubt in my mind, right? Like, this is a fact, and if, I'm not trying to push anybody to do anything. I'm just saying, like there's no reason to prolong it, because if there's a rapture, think there is, right? Then you don't want to miss out on that, and oh, I'm an AI. Oh, okay, some kind of AI. You guys play too much, you guys play too much. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. Man, that's a shame. Let me turn off my fan. Maybe that'll do it. Is it now without the fan? Is that possibly better? Because maybe that was going into the speaker. I don't know. I don't know anymore. What do I know? You guys are goofballs. So what are you guys looking forward to, like, the most out of, like, you know or what are you nervous? Okay, what are you either most scared of, like nervous about, or what are you most excited about, like the kingdom, like meeting God, like being in front of him? I think I'm a little nervous, right? Because I want him to like me so bad. I think that I'm going to I think I'm gonna thank him for everything he did for me. I just Yeah. Well, the rapture does, like, it scares me in a way because I know that we're gonna like snap it out of our body and into some other thing, right? And so that's gonna be pretty violent, right? But oh yeah, like I'm an Alexa and with a serious face. Hey, have you ever done that where you're like, okay, I'm gonna be quiet starting now? like like your mom or your dad is like saying, you better be quiet back there, and like, okay, we're gonna be quiet starting now. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. We're just all, it's a circus here. I tried to be all serious, like, hey, we got to straighten up and blah blah blah, right? And that didn't work. And then I started talking about how cool things are going to be when we get to the kingdom. That didn't work. Then my voice started to become a robot for about 5 minutes. So yeah, it's just a bunch of monkeys over here having a circus. And so I don't know, man. We overcame a lot to get to this point. Thank God, thank God for God, really, right? I mean, Nothing to be worried or scared about. Aren't you scared to be like snatched off the earth and changed into some other material? Like that does kind. I mean, it'll probably feel great, you know. Like I'm not worried about that, but it is kind of a little frightening to know that God can like, if He wanted to, He can just turn us into mist if He wanted to, you know. Like there is some reverence there just because of what God is able to do to us, you know. You'd like to apologize to two homeless in America for the other night. You know what? I did. Well, I didn't really talk to him. I sent him some. Anyway, I sent him a couple bucks or whatever, and so I know that he's out there and good. So, but yeah, is there? I might be able to get a message to him. Is there something that you need to tell him, or I can probably like send him $1 and then write a message to him. I think there's a way to do that on Cash App. Um, oh yeah, yeah. I'm glad that you're back, man. I'm glad that you're back. Yes, Chris, because I know that you have some doors open, right? You're dealing with some grown up stuff, right? And you're taking care of some people, your family and stuff, and I have doors like that opened up too, like through them, right? And so we got to watch out for each other, you know. And so I worry about all of you, really. Everyone has something, right, that they're dealing with. It's an uphill climb for everybody, unfortunately, right? It would be nice. Oh, you didn't do nothing. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, if there's nothing, then don't worry about it. I'm sure that whatever it is, he's pretty cool. I mean, it'll get straightened out somehow. It's probably just a miscommunication or something. I mean, 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. Like I'll know what both of you guys meant. Like if it's two of you in involved with something, I'll know what each of you meant to do or meant to say, and it could have easily be solved, but it goes one step too far to fix, you know. And I'm like, oh, if she knew that about her and she knew that about her, then there would be no fight. Like if they knew each other, because they're trying to say the same thing or miscommunicated something, right? And so it's hard sometimes. Why you gotta call Faith a tool, man? That's crazy, man. She just called you a sweetheart and you called her a tool. I'll never understand the people, you know what I mean? I never will, you know. I like being called a sweetheart. Oh, you said you too. Oh, that's an exclamation mark. I can't read. Never mind. I thought you were calling her a tool. That's funny. I'm a tool. I lost 5 viewers for that comment. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I just hope that I know. People have their heads. You know what? You're right about that, Darlene. People have their heads in the gutter and they automatically assume, right, what you're saying is something, you know? And, it is what it is, right? And this is what's crazy, right? Is I used to talk about like sexual integrity, right? Because I thought it was important to talk about because it's hard to talk about that kind of stuff, you know? And so I thought I was kind of helping out by saying stuff. And I used to get made fun of like constantly for doing that, right? But then people will be like saying horrific graphic stuff to each other, you know? But like as soon as you say don't, I don't know, man. I'll never get it, man. LOL, Steven is 5 talents crazy. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, this is what's what's the thing, right? We can't, like, there's people with 10 talents that want to get away with the same stuff that the one talent people get away with. And but then when it's a head-to-head matchup, they want to be treated like the 10 talent person again, right? Like the good, they want all that credibility back. Well, you gotta, I mean, you can't, that's not the way it works, man. You gotta be the one to be bigger. That's it. More is expected, right? And like God made some, like here, there's probably most of us are pretty smart, right? Like smarter than the average, right? And so there are people that can't do what you can do, right? I mean, you can't expect them to be able to think the way you think, right? And so there's people spiritually here that aren't at a level that they could you know deal with stuff, right? And so we got to be, hey Sasquatch, how you doing, buddy? So I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Who am I, man? I'm nobody. I don't know how all this happened, to be honest. Like sometimes I wonder, how did I get here, man? Like I know it's a lot of hard work, but I still don't get it. I don't know why I did it, or how I had the energy or any of that. Sometimes I wonder. I just talk to God and I'm like, well, how did this all happen? Like, this is crazy. I can't imagine anybody wanting to show up here to hear what I have to say. Oh, you need a wrench? What's going on? Manny have a wrench that I don't like theirs. Well, because when everyone had a wrench, right? When everyone had a wrench, then everyone was having a problem with me. Like, oh, everyone has a wrench. You gotta reset all the wrenches. So I reset all the wrenches, and then I gave out like 50 wrenches, right? And then, oh no, everyone can still fight. You gotta get rid of this and blah blah blah. And people kept telling me, and this seems to be going pretty good. Like I don't know. And so I'm just gonna like let it roll, just let it roll and see what happens. Just let it just let it roll. I don't know. I'll probably end up giving everybody a wrench again. I don't know. Yeah, it's good for links. You know what? I'm probably gonna give them all back. But see, like then if it all starts where people fight again, right? Then it's gonna be like, oh no, I can't block them. They can't block me, and I want to block everybody, and blah blah blah. Ugh. I mean, I guess I could be like the only wrench. Like I could be up here like controlling everything from the top or something. Like I could do it that way. I don't know. It gets to be where like people get their feelings hurt over it, and I'm like, I don't know. Well, I mean, Chris, I know, but like but I remember you said that you haven't gotten a wrench anywhere before, and so that stuck with me. You should be the only one to block. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, because I think people do get blocked, right? And then yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I would rather somebody be like, okay, if there's like some kind of altercation, I'd rather somebody be blocked completely, like forget the timeout, and then I'll unblock them later, right? Because like I don't want people to have to worry about timing somebody out, and then if they, after they are in timeout, come out and want to go at it again, that's really a lot of work. But yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, shouldn't nobody really be? I don't know. Who knows, man? It's really a feature that just makes things more complicated. You know what I mean? Like I never understood how to do it from the very beginning. So what I did was I just gave everybody a wrench. That's what I did until like I didn't know this, but I had people with wrenches from like a long time ago, right? That like were doing crazy stuff to me, like deleting comments and stuff before I could read them and crazy stuff. And so now that I know that you can do that, I didn't know that people could do that, or they could go back through the chats or whatever, the old chats, and block people from there. And I'm like, oh, well, I didn't know that. So I reset them so that none of the bad people can have them. But then when I gave them out again, then fights started happening again. Yeah, it's crazy. I should mix it up. I'll mix it up. Like one day I'll just like reset it and it'll be a surprise. First come, first serve. Whoever's here first gets them. That would be cool. Maybe it's some incentive. I don't know. It seems like a little trinket though, right? That's kind of weak to use it as a I wish there was another way to recognize people. Like I could put like a little like sticker or something on their name, like that I care about them. Like, oh, you get a heart or a star today or something. Like that would be pretty cool. I don't know. And then you can collect them like, oh, I got like 12 stars, man, or whatever. I know that's the satanic symbolism, right? So, we'll just use something else, hearts or whatever, right? Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it? See, I told you. I knew that would be good. Yeah. Yeah, just nice moral people. Me too. I enjoy that too. Well, the afternoon shows are good. I like the afternoon. I like the morning shows too for what they are. But the afternoon show is more chill, you know. And yeah, I'm glad she's here too. You know, I know this is such a goofy conversation. Like, I mean, think about all the. I mean, I don't know what kind of features could they add to. I know that like if you do the membership thing or whatever, they people could pick like they could be green or whatever. I don't know how that works, but I remember on one person's channel I was green. Everyone was with the wrench was blue, but my name was green. And then everyone was like, "Why is his name green?" Because as soon as you have something that someone else doesn't have, they want to know what it is. It reminds me of a time, right? And I'm gonna be kind of self-deprecating here, right? It reminds me of a time that I was in a psych ward, right? And I had a piece of gum, right? And I and like I don't know, just having something that no one else had was like some big deal. Like, "Ooh, you got gum," and like you should have seen the line of people, man, that wanted that piece of gum. I mean, it was crazy. I probably could have. There probably could have been a fist fight over that piece of gum. I mean, a violent fist fight. It's crazy. Oh, I gotta taste orange. Oh, let me get it. And so, yeah, you never know, man. You never know, man. Who knows? But I'm ready for God to come get us. That's for sure. This world is wacky, man. I don't know why people aren't waking up by the millions and saying, "What are we?" I know orange gum is so good. I know orange gum is the bomb. In fact, I want to go get like some orange gum after this. I don't think I'll go out today, but if I'm at the store, I'm gonna get like Hubba Bubba or something or whatever I think I'll do that. But I need to get out of this wacky world, man. There's people like there's nobody is sick, man, and people are lining up to get this shot, man. Nobody is sick. And then people are getting this bacterial pneumonia from wearing their mask, right? And then these people are putting a ventilator on them and killing them. I had a friend went to hospital, right? And she was saying, "Oh, I wish I should have got the shot and everything." And I'm like, "Oh no, I was proud of her. I still am, and she's gone now. But a part of me, right? is a little jealous, to be honest. Like, I want to be gone too, you know? Not that I'm suicidal, but I hope you guys can understand that I'm ready. Like, I'm so ready. Like, there's, if it was a choice and I could snap my fingers, I would go with God, you know? And I don't know if anybody here feels that way. Like, if you're just ready. I mean, I talk to God every night about it, you know, like, Father, I'm ready to come home, you know? I'm ready. And I hope that everything works out. You know, I know that everything will work out the way it's supposed to, and that everybody that is supposed to be there in the end will be there, you know? And I know that God is fair and it'll be right, and I will understand it, you know? I mean, Deb, do you ever think about that? Like, you know, like that you can't wait to go and be with him? I know I do. Oh, I know it's going to be so bomb. That's what Hannah was saying to me. She goes, at the resurrection, you know, I can't wait to go looking for you, you know? And that I mean, just the thought of that sounds so excited, like so exciting. Like just being able to go there. Oh yeah, somebody driving into a parade. Yeah, that's not good, man. Yeah, there's too much to see. Well, I guess, yeah, I mean, you can say that. I mean, if there's things you want to see here on Earth, you know, I mean, all I know is this, right? Is that there's yeah, I would say that this world is wacky. Well, I don't know about that. I love flat earthers. I would say that he's fair and just. I'd say we both. I think everybody has a chance, right? To go to take the gift. If someone is perpetually being nasty to me, I don't need to talk to them. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's up to you. I don't have I don't have anything to say about that. If it's a function that I'm not in control of, you know, then it's not none of my business. It's the way I look at it. And you know, I guess there's oh hey Jethro. I didn't know that was you. Why you gotta say I love that? So are you being ironic or is that are you being real with that? Now I have to question it. I have to question it. But I'm almost ready to hit the old dusty trail. Human life is short. God's life is eternity. Live as long as you can. Yeah, sure. I mean, I can't argue with that. If that's your it's subjective, right? Yeah, I agree. I need the most amount of love. I do. I wish I got. Yeah, it's time to round out. You like that? Yep, time to hit the old dusty trail. um, I want to say, praise Jesus for his sacrifice and his grace. That is the reason that you know we're gathered here, and you know he's the ultimate hero, right? And our Lord and Savior, and all glory to God, of course. Pray for the children. I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I'll probably have Tom with me. It'll be a good one, I think. So don't try not to miss it if you want. And yeah, hit the sack. Oh yeah, then go to bed. Okay, buddy. All right. Okay. Okay. Good night. I love you guys. Good night. Pray for the children.